Hello and welcome back to the X-Ring. My apologies for being so late with the videos, but been really busy with SHOT Show. And then also we had a ton of snow here. But one of the updates I wanted to give you guys is the Accuracy International, the ATX. I had a barrel done in 6BR. This is a cartridge I know nothing about. You know, I played around with the 6-Dasher. I've been shooting a lot of the 6 Creedmoor. But you guys know for anything I do with regards to gunsmithing, I only use Desert Precision Gunworks over at Eagle Eye Shooting or Eagle Eye Precision with Kenneth I. So he spun me up a 6BR barrel. This is a Krieger. I do have the Eric Cortina muzzle brake on here that is a tuner as well. I've not fired a single round out of this. So this is going to be new to me. Unfortunately, I don't have a camera downrange. I have a lot of snow. We ended up getting pummeled with like 14 inches of snow down here. So what I'm going to do is I've got a red field target out there. I'm going to shoot 3 shots first just to see where it's at on paper. And then what I will do is I will start messing around with the tuner. So this will be a combination of 100-yard groups and then also seeing what the tuner is. Now we're starting with 0 on the tuner. I think I'm just going to do 3 shots at 0, see how it groups. And then what I'll do is I'll move it to 3 and then I'll move it to 6, then I'll fine tune it later. As far as the ammunition, what I'm using is Lapua 6BR Norma brass. I've sized it with a Mighty Armory die. And guys, make sure whoever your gunsmith is, make sure that his dies, when he's cutting the chamber, that he knows which dies you're using. It does make a difference. Using 105 Burger hybrids under Varget or over Varget, and I'm using Varget about 30 grains. And then the OAL, like I said, I've got to play around with that. But like I said, just threw some together real quick. Let's see what we get with this thing. So stay tuned. All right, guys, I'm not even going to clear the snow off, but this is after a week of snow, and so I'll just be shooting off of this mat in the snow here, and we will see what we get. Now, guys, as far as the magazines, I am using the HRD. The HRD gear has an insert in the back, so this is supposed to feed beautifully with the 6BR. We'll see, because I haven't even tried it yet. We'll see what happens. I have a lot of hopes for the 6BR cartridge. All right, so there's that beautiful little 6BR. Go ahead and insert it in here. You can see how that spacer takes up all of the space there. So this will be 3 shots at 100 yards. All right, guys, remember, I have 0 idea where this thing's going to shoot. I didn't even bore sight it or anything. But we will see what happens. All right, let's see if she feeds. I have no idea if that chambered around. I'm gonna be shooting for the center red field first. Like I said, my apologies for not having a camera up top, but here we go. Wow. There was 0 recoil, guys. I am 5/10 left. Wow, that was so soft. All right, let me just follow it up with another round, because that was first round cold bore, brand new barrel. I think it's about the same hole. And let me go ahead and do the 3rd round just to see, and I'm not going to make any adjustments yet. All right, so right off the bat, that's a pretty tight group. I don't know if I'm going to mess with anything, guys. I am going to move it a 1/2 mil right and 4/10 up. We did our first grouping. And let's go ahead and do a 3-shot group at the top left. All right, guys, I am not kidding. This is one of the softest shooting cartridges I've ever felt out of a 6mm of any type. I think it's a combination of the brake, the rifle, just because of that low center bore, center line, and the cartridge itself. Guys, it's like shooting a 223 Ackley improved. It really is. So what I'm going to do is, now that I've made that correction, I have no idea where this is going to shoot next. but it should be pretty darn close to the bullseye. So I'm going to shoot for the top left diamond. I'll show you guys the targets afterwards, but 3 rounds down the pipe so far. Here we go. Top left. Okay, elevation's pretty good. I could probably come up 1/10 and left 2/10. And that was a 3-shot group. So far, 0 feeding issues. This thing's super, man. This thing is pretty impressive. All right, guys, so what I'm going to do is, remember, I have 0 load development on this. Starting at 30 grains, I have a feeling the velocity is going to be rather slow, but I do have the magneto speed on here. We're going to go for the bottom left diamond. Bottom left diamond. Here we go. If I had to guess, I'd say we're going to be under 2,800. Here we go. First shot, 27.23. About what I expected. $27.36. $27.28. $27.36. So with a 4-shot group, I've got a standard deviation of 6.4, which isn't bad for just starting off. Like I said, I haven't done any load development on this at all. I forgot to put a primer in one of these rounds, believe it or not. I was in such a hurry to do this video, so there's that one there with no primer in it. All right, so let's do a 5-shot group. Let's take the magneto speed off. I'm going to move the EC tuner to position 3, and let's see what kind of group we can get with that. All right, guys, so this is absolutely not the right way to do this, but like I said, I just want to do it to see. What you're going to do is you're going to take your hex, your Allen key, and you're going to loosen these up, and you're going to move this to like 1, and then you're going to go to 2, and then 3. I'm not going to do that. I don't have time to mess with that today, but I want to see if it does change my groupings. This thing's already shooting pretty dang tight groups, so I'm just merely going to move it to 3. I'm skipping a lot here, okay? And then I'm going to go to 6. We'll see what happens. So position 3, locked them down, we're snug. Let's do a 5-shot group. Guys, definitely pay attention to how soft this rifle is shooting. I think it's a combination of the caliber as well as the EC tuner. Let's see what it does with the groups right now. I know that this thing's definitely holding sub-MOA, but let's do a 5-shot group on position 3, just because I have no time behind this EC tuner. And we're going to go for, I'm going to go for the center, because when we zeroed this from the very beginning, we never hit the center. So we'll do 5-shot group, center target. All right, so guys, the biggest thing for me is seeing if we have any feed issues. We have 0 feed issues with this magazine setup. Every single thing is inside of the dead center of that bullseye. Let's check this out because, guys, this rifle is brand new. The barrel's brand new. It's only going to get better. It's going to speed up. It's going to get tighter shooting. And I think with that EC tuner, man, that thing's helping a lot. I'm pretty impressed with that. So let's check this target out. That's the last one, 5-shot group right there. So let's measure that. Let's see what we get. All right, so I have 4 more rounds. I'm gonna move that EC tuner to position 6. The action's open. Let's see if the group gets better. I don't know how much it's gonna get better, but let's try it. You know, the thing is I could probably shoot this without the tuner and get really good groups, but I think this really only helps things. I'm actually pretty impressed with this system, to tell you the truth, guys. And yes, I have the action open for all of you. For all of you. Yeah, I'll just leave it at that. For all of you. All right, so we're on position 6. Let's see what we get. All right, there's one open target left, and it is the bottom right diamond. Bottom right diamond. Okay, so that group is definitely not as good as the first one, so I definitely think it likes that position 3. Now what I can do is fine tune it between position 2 and position 4, and then go the half increments from there. But this thing is shooting really, really well, guys. There's no feed issues. Kenny did an awesome job with the barrel. I really like the EC tuner, so let's check out that last group. All right, so I don't know about you guys, but I think those groups are pretty impressive. Even for the 3-shot groups, almost everything measured about a half minute of angle. I don't see how you couldn't go right with the 6BR. It is extremely soft shooting. I will have to do some load development, some real load development, because I do want to get that velocity up to about 2,800 feet per second or somewhere in there. It doesn't matter because you're going to get used to your wind drift and know what that call is. But guys, there's no doubt you'll be able to shoot and stay on target with your recovery to be able to spot your misses or spot your impacts for that case. I've had 0 feed issues with that HRD gear with those magazine inserts, and I'm pretty darn impressed with it. So all in all, what I'll do is I'll finish breaking the barrel in, and then I'll come at you next week probably from the long range, and we'll see how it does out at 700 or even 1,000 yards. So I think this will be my new setup. I've got the barrel weights and everything for it, so I can set it up as a PRS setup. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was short and sweet, but I hope you guys have a great week. We'll talk to you soon. Have a good one.